Hello and welcome to another set of readings of Lotus Love Tarot 555. Okay, you guys, I am here to do your monthly love forecast for the month of April. And I am pleased to say that we will be starting with Pisces and working our way through the signs. First and foremost, I always start my readings by saying thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the comments, all of the love that you continue to give to our channel. You guys, we are expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. Don't forget, we have a Patreon now. So if you want an opportunity to get all of the extended, so we will be doing an extended on these love readings today, go over and join our Patreon. Information pertaining to that can be found below. You guys, don't forget, as far as this reading today, that you can apply this to your sun, your moon, your rising, and for some, even your Venus sun, okay? Be mindful that the messages will flip-flop. So if it does not relate to you, it will relate to your partner. And hello to our cross watchers out there, okay? Now, with these readings today, there are there's no time limit on it, okay? So it could have happened 3 months ago, could happen today, could be happening in the near future. So just continue to be mindful of that. Follow us on Instagram, okay, at Lotus Love Tarot 555. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button if this message resonates with you. And even if it doesn't resonate with you and you feel like that it's going to benefit. Oh, we got a card already popping up. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. So somebody may need to be gentle with themselves. But even if you think it doesn't resonate with yourself, with you, go ahead and like it if you think it'll be beneficial to someone else, okay? Don't forget, as always, we do private readings. And information pertaining to that can be found below. And you all tune in for the Lotus Love Show. That is every night, Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll do nightly love energy readings, just to give you an idea what that love energy is like for that upcoming day that's coming forward, okay? And on Thursday, we'll do it for the entire weekend. So, and then at the end of right at the end of the shows, I'm actually answering questions for you, okay? I'll pull a few questions and I answer them right there on the spot. So join us. All right, you guys, I think we are almost finished our pre-shuffling. And I think we are almost ready to get right into a couple more shuffles of this one. We'll be ready to go to get right into your reading. Okay, now on to your reading. Hello, my Aries. Okay, you guys, let's get right into your reading. And I was looking back at your reading from, what was that, March. And separation was coming. Separation was coming. So let's just try to see where you are now. See what's going on now. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries? Okay. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020. Messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries. Okay, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries? What does Aries need to know? Whoa. Okay, Aries, we got a lot going on here. Didn't realize it was that many of them. My goodness. Okay. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universe, what messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020? What messages need to go forth? Okay, this one's falling all over the place. All right. Aries. And I just noticed your candle went out. You guys, give me a second. You know, I gotta make sure this candle stays lit for you. Whew. Give me a second. I know some of you get very, very impatient. Okay, thank you for your patience. We are back. I just actually had to just stop it and go get you another candle. So now we are burning again. All right, so let's just keep going. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator of the Universal messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020. What messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries? All right. Now, wonder if that candle blowing out has something to do with what's going on with you right now, Aries. Huh? Does that have something to do with what's going on? Because right here we say retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. The light went out. Has the light going out in something that's happening in your life where you have to just retreat right now? Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. What is going on where you're needing to receive? Generally, when we receive without guilt or apologies, that means we feel guilty about something. We feel guilty about something that we have done. That's why we can't receive from anyone, because we feel like we're not worth what they're trying to give because of something that we have done, an act that we have committed. And Aries, if this is not you, could be your partner. But already we have someone trying to retreat, get away from something, and there's something that someone feels guilty about. So let's try to figure this out. You created this situation. You have the power to change it. Okay, doesn't get any more clear than that. So apparently something has happened of a power or a situation that you have created, and you can change it by releasing that guilt. And you may need to disconnect. You may need to retreat, okay? We know right now travel is, not upon us. When we say retreat, you can retreat in your own house just by mentally thinking about what you need to do to come out of a situation clearly that somebody's feeling bad about, okay? Shield yourself. So that means protect yourself right now. Protect your emotions, because I feel like some of you may be extremely vulnerable. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. This is needing prayer to get you through this situation of where you're needing self-respect. So something may have happened, Aries, where you've come out your character. You have not been respectful to someone else, or this energy could have been done to you. So I want to make sure I keep reiterating that if it's not you, then this is being done to you. But clearly someone has lost self-respect of a situation that they created, and they feel guilty about it. And they're needing to step away from society right now, separate from the family, disconnect from the world, separate from social media, to really get clarity within and understanding of what they need to do to come out of this situation. Dietary change. Improve your diet, and your life will also improve. I say this all the time. When we get those type cards dealing with food and vegetarian and diets and all of that, what Spirit is saying is that you need to clean out your internal house. You need to clean up your insides. You need to really, really clean up what's going on internally. And food does that for us. When you drink water, it cleanses you internally. But it connects with your soul and your spirit. This is the important part. There's a direct correlation. So if you're filling yourself up all the time with fast foods and processed foods or what have you, you are not going to be able to see clearly. See, forgiveness. I told you, there's something going on here. There's something going on here. And I want to also state this, Aries, and I don't think you're aware of this. You all are the ram. And one thing about a ram is that they can't see very well. They can't see very well. So, by them having poor eyesight, you could have poor eyesight into seeing someone else's perspective in a situation. You can have poor sight in seeing where someone else is coming from or seeing their point of view. Or you can misread a situation totally. And how you think it is that's not how it is. So you really need to take on a bit of seriousness about making sure you always are looking at a situation as clearly and with as much clarity as you can. Because if you don't, you will misread a situation and cause yourself to be in some situations that you don't want to find yourself in. Because now you will be feeling guilty. You're going to have to disconnect from the world. You'll create situations that you really don't want to find yourself in, or where you're having to ask for forgiveness, and where you also lose your character because of losing self-respect. All right, so let's just see what's going on. Let's dive a little further into this. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator Universe, what messages need to go forth? What other clarifying messages need to go forth for the sign of Aries as it relates to the love forecast for April 2020? Please provide more clarifying messages for the sign of Aries. Yeah, there it is right there. And there you are. Okay, my Aries, I am looking and I don't see an angel number coming through for you. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I don't see an angel number coming through for you, but you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra again here. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but I do think this is you showing up in your own reading because you got fire here too with Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or it could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, okay? So, you have Justice, King of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, King of Wands, Judgment, and your overarching energy is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this is just uninspired, no passion. I mean, just really, really no passion. Just no passion, unmotivated about a situation. I mean, just uninspired. Just uninspired. So when I'm looking at this reading here, this is something where you would need to try to put forth an effort in making something happen. So by this being your overarching energy, it's coming across like whatever's happening here, you don't care. It's not really moving you. You're not really doing anything to rectify the situation. Okay? So let's just keep moving. With Justice, this is the truth that's coming out. I feel as though whoever has been the one that's gotten the short end of the stick in this situation here, whether it be you or the partner that you're dealing with, justice is going to prevail. The truth is going to come out. If you're dealing with a court case, whoever has gotten the short end of the stick is going to be the one that's going to win here. And the reason I keep saying that, because Aries, I'm not sure if this is you or if this is your partner. I'm not sure if you're doing this to your partner or this is being done to you. And that's why I really need you to be honest with where you are in this, because when I look back at your March, separation was coming. And really you have to look at the reasoning, the reasons behind that. You got the King of Swords in reverse. This is just being weak, loss of emotional control, and this also means being callous. Callous means, you just don't care. Somebody really doesn't care about what's happening with this other person. It's like they want them to, and I hate to say it like this, like they really want them to hurt. Okay, that's this uninspired, unmotivated, not caring. This is what this is looking like with this King of Swords in reverse. This is, somebody, again, just a loss of emotional control, and you have it together and just really don't care about anything that's happening with the other person. But with the Chariot here, this is meaning this needs to change. Okay, this is coupled with the King of Swords is coupled with the Chariot, which means action, or this change. So this is needing to change. This behavior is needing to change. This means you need to take action, change. This is a new journey that needs to be started. And if you see the King of Wands, which could represent you, or you could be dealing with the fire sign, but I really think it represents you, is looking in this direction of this change. It's looking in the direction of what has happened here, okay? And realizing maybe I need to really take in all of this change. Maybe this is what really needs to happen. It's like this King of Wands has his full energy and intent on this Chariot here of change. And I think it's something that you're realizing, or the person that you're dealing with is realizing that I have to stop what I'm doing here. I got to push on brakes because it's too much out of control here. You got guilt and apology. Allow others to give you love and care, receive without guilt or apology. So you're guilty about something. You're really needing to disconnect with the world so you can get clarity, internal clarity. But this is the card that really is getting it for me, is that you created this situation. You have the power to change it. You're needing self-respect. Asking Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Shielding yourself. Shielding yourself from probably any more problems that could come from this. And then you have forgiveness. Forgiveness really needs to take place here. Listen, with the Judgment card, this is it. The final decision. This is the wake-up call for somebody. Somebody is being woke up with this situation that has happened here. And I think because finally they're getting a chance to see who they are in this. Okay, this is full clarity. This is the final decision. This is the wake-up call. This is that fire energy again. So the Spirit, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 major arcanas here. You got Justice. You got the Chariot, and you have Judgment. These are serious here. Just these 3 together are telling me that, listen, Spirit is going to make sure truth happens. Truth will prevail. Clarity is coming out. These are no-nonsense cards. This is about making sure that whatever was done in the dark will come to light. Whoever was mistreated will be treated fairly, because this is the universe making sure that this person is going to get what they deserve on both ends. If you were the one given the problems, the heartache, not treating people right, then the universe is going to make sure you get what you deserve. If you're the person on the other end that this was being done to, and I don't even really know what this is, so you got to understand how this is resonating, but clearly something was done to somebody. And with this King of Swords in reverse, I can't want to say Knight of Swords, but it's King of Swords in reverse. This callousness, not really caring, and then that being coupled with your overarching energy of uninspired, unmotivated, just no passion. It's like you don't really care what's going on in a situation. And it could be a situation that you caused. Or this could have been done to you. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Is Aries, are you the victim here or the villain? This is what I can't figure out. In fact, I need to title your message that are you the victim or the villain? All right, so let's just see what the advice is going to be. Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, Universe, what's the final advice for the sign of Aries? What's going to be the advice? Final advice for the sign of Aries. What's the final advice for the sign of Aries? All right. So here's your final advice. We will read that during the extended. If you want to go to the extended version, information pertaining to that can be found below. Okay? All right, my loves. Meet you on the other side. Bye-bye.